Just describe Shames to me. Like, you walk up, paint me a picture of Shames.
It doesn't start with the walk up, it starts with the drive.
As you come up through a place they call the Valley of Certain Doom, there are these mountains looming above you. It's just absolutely stunning.
The first emotion when I arrived at Shames was very, very powerful. And you just feel like you're at home.
I walked into this beautiful maroon red building, and the steps were worn from decades of people's ski boots. And it was peaceful.
It's like taking a trip back several generations to a kinder, gentler, more communal time, you know?
The story of Shames. Well, the story of Shames is a pretty incredible one. Originally, the building we are in was at a ski hill called Kitsim-Kalem.
First local hill was just right outside the window over here. And it turned out that as winter's warm, they didn't have a reliable snowpack.
With low snow years, Kitsim-Kalem struggled.
There were a number of reasons why that hill just wasn't feasible anymore. So it was literally local business people who collaborated and brought our little mountain here.
The Shames Mountain Corporation bought the old lifts from the Kitsim-Kalem ski hill.
They literally trailered the lodge here, brought all the lifts here.
Raising the more than $2 million to build the facility has been a major task. But after 2.5 years of struggling, they're also very excited.
Of course, this is a classic story of an incredible product, but with no market. And in a small community that's a resource-based community, shortly after the ski hill got relocated up here in 1991, the logging industry tanked. The struggles became very, very real, very quick.
As it turns out, being way up here, they didn't end up making very much money. They ended up kind of pitching in to keep it going.
And after about 10 years, it announced that they could no longer bankroll the place. This was going to be their last year of operating.
There were a lot of private investors that were looking at buying it and closing it to the public, or, just not having it offered here for us anymore.
So with that in mind, suddenly this group decided that they needed to find a way to save the ski hill.
All right, next up we have Harry Malton from Friends of Shames.
And a group called Friends of Shames was created to look at ways of purchasing and operating the ski hill and keeping it alive.
I've determined that a community service cooperative seems to be the most feasible model and stands the best chance of success.
we really put our heads together for like, what does the ski hill need? What does the area need? How can we best service the community?
Other stuff at the hill, so just quickly, snow is back. Obviously the membership appreciation weekend was huge, followed again by the bank slalom weekend. The idea was that the community could buy shares and we could raise enough funds to get to the $1.2 million asking price. In a year, the community managed to raise $680,000. It was really important for the ownership to keep the place here, so to turn down more significant offers, it really shows a big statement of how much in rural communities like this, people really take care of each other. And now the community owns and operates this wonderful ski hill.
Rider 17 on go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, Jack! It's a really cool model, and I think it makes people in town proud of Shane's.
3, 2, 1, go.
And everybody who comes here, pretty quickly they sort of get it. It's one of the most unique ski resorts in the world, I would say. I wouldn't really call it a ski resort though, it's more like a ski place.
One of the best things my parents ever did for me was take me skiing for the first time. It just puts a smile on your face and a twinkle in your toes. It's good for your body, your mind, and your soul.
There isn't a more inclusive family affair.
Come back to me. We can keep sleeping a little on the rise. We can stay normal with every surprise. Set a good table.
You don't have to be an awesome skier to be considered a Shane skier. You just kind of got to show up with a smile on your face.
So when you make everybody an owner and you make every voice feel heard, then yeah, you're gonna be successful. You can't fail that way.
I think that it could serve as a model for small hills across North America, maybe across the world.
All you need, all you need, all you need.
This works here because it came from the bottom up. It came from the community deciding that they wanted to save their ski hill. It really shows that the future's bright and we will maintain these very important community ski areas that create our skiers of tomorrow.